As you know, we're taking no action, so briefly, please. Check that mic to see if it's on first. Not yet. There you go.
Understood. Thank you. I'll be brief. Two comments. Eric Ringelberg, Local Agencies of the North Delta. Thank you, Chair and Council members, for giving us an opportunity to speak on a non-action item. Back in 2009, I spoke to the independent science advisors and the steering committee of the Bay Delta Conservation Plan that we desperately needed in the Delta what I called a synthetic polymath, someone who'd be able to take a multiplicity of different technical fields and synthesize those results into something that we could take action with. And I think the legislation and certainly the ISB has moved forward with something that I think has moved significantly down that road. We now have the ability to integrate large amounts of science in a way that could potentially be actionable. So my charge to you folks, and it's much easier from the outside obviously, is that I think we need to look at actionable science. We need to look at what we used to call directed science or science with a specific outcome. I don't necessarily care what that outcome is, but the outcome has to be the best available science generated to develop an action plan. What can I implement in the field that will help achieve the co-equal goals on the basis of what our understanding is? And so rather than, I think, the substantive science that is happening in the Delta today is much more theoretical. It's not necessarily constrained by looking at how to take those data and turn it into action. I think that's something we really, really need at this point. So that would be my charge. I think staff and Dr. Goodwin did a tremendous job on the second draft. We'll have some written comments for you, obviously. But I just want to bring up one thing that I thought was missing. And it's odd because it's social science. And I think very clearly the legislation spoke that the co-equal goals should be achieved in a manner that protects and enhances the unique cultural, recreational, natural resource, and agricultural values of the Delta as an evolving place. And I see a dearth of social scientists, people who have the ability to take the social side of things. And frankly, I used to think social science was an oxymoron. I've been corrected. And there are many, many talented people who would be able to help place the environmental science and the water and the basic ecology in a construct of the human environment. And representing local Delta interests, we think that's the part that's been missing in this plan, and we'll speak more to that in writing. But I think you should take credit. This is an outstanding job. Thank you.
Thank you very much.